All right, we are here the day after the first round of the draft. We're recording the day of the second round, but we're going to talk about the first round and talk about Hugo Gonzalez. I stayed up all last night watching film, making a video for my short form content, my channel. So go check it out if you want to see that sort of package thing. Today, we're going to be looking at the film a little more intently, a little more direct breakdown-y, if that's the word you want to use, and we're going to look more at Hugo Gonzalez, who I am significantly bigger fan of now after understanding why the Celtics did what they did.
Yeah, since doing our instant react last night, when we did the instant react, it literally was instant. Like I didn't even know the pick yet before getting Jack's text message. Pick is in, like let's go. And I had to dip out of the first the floor stream and come in here, and I was like, man, they really didn't pick Rasheer Fleming? Damn. And that's all I had to say to all you people last night. What I will say is, I did obviously look at Jack's short form TikTok. TikTok Jack is back for the draft. Pumped about it. Hugo Gonzalez might be pretty cool. Might be a pretty cool pick. In Jack's cool. TikTok, he does mention Tyler Rucker's praise to or about Hugo Gonzalez, and he may be somebody who is going to be a staple on the Celtics down the line. Maybe not so much next year, but he's the type of guy that the fan base is going to love, and who doesn't like that? I mean, you should. Hustle guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think a lot of people, me included, get so caught up in can they shoot the ball, right? And
you especially.
Hugo Gonzalez, especially me, 100%. Yeah. And Hugo Gonzalez isn't the best three-point shooter in the world, but everything else he does is sort of like okay, yeah, I can understand why he is the way he is, and he is as praised as he is. And also the context, I saw a lot of like comments from people who maybe are like more casual fans, not in like a negative way, but like that's how most people enjoy fandom, right? They enjoy the team as a casual fan. Like that is the general like 75% of the population be like, he averaged 3 points at Real Madrid. He barely played. Like, why are they drafting this guy? Like, what is happening? He played on a team with 10 guys that have NBA experience and Sergio Yul, who is one of the best players to never play in the NBA. He played with Serge Ibaka, Mario Hezonja, Zanin Musa, Facundo Campazzo, Usman Garuba, and so many more. It's going to be hard to get on the floor when you have guys like that on the roster. So, Sam, I have a bunch of clips. I subscribed to the EuroLeague Pass last night while I was making my TikTok. So, do you want to look at some cutting? Do you want to look at some defense and hustle? Do you want to look at some of his like shooting, his active defense? Like, what do you want to look at first? I can pull up a couple clips for us to look at where I was like, okay, this is kind of sick.
Why don't we look at the active defense? I feel like that's going to get us a little bit hyped to start.
Okay. I'll pull it up. You can chat.
To EuroLeague Pass in the middle of the night. At least it was like morning for them, probably by the time you did it. Yeah, respect for the deep dive last night. I was cooked after streaming for almost 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Okay, I want to find this first clip. Unfortunately, it was like the first note that I took last night, and I keep forgetting where it is from. I think it is from the game against Istanbul. That they played against Anadolu Efes in round 25. Yes, I believe this is it. So let me pull it up. This is the first one. So you watch Hugo Gonzalez up here. He's at the top of the key right now, but then his guy goes to be the inbounder. As soon as his guy inbounds the ball, watch what he does.
Oh, I would hate to play against Hugo Gonzalez.
Dude, as soon as I watch this, I was like, oh, yeah,
he's a rat fuck in the best way. My gosh, what a pull. I'm so happy that we started here because I don't know how many guys in this NBA draft are doing this. Truthfully. And if he does this kind of thing off the bench for the Celtics, like the fans are going to love him and Missoula is going to love him.
It is just like, oh my God, this guy sucks. Like what a nuisance he is. So we'll look at another one. I have some more, obviously, like active defender clips, etc. The next one was just him navigating screens like a freak. So let me pull that up.
Hugo seems like the kind of guy that would like warrant the LeBron meme where he's at the free throw line and looks over his shoulder and sees Kawhi coming in and does a double take and then is pissed. That's the sort of vibe I get just from that one play. Like that would be the kind of reaction I would have just looking at it. Be like, this is
Mm-hmm.
what we're gonna do.
Here is Hugo Gonzalez running through screens, and he's guarding the guy at the bottom of the corner because it's 8:15 timestamp, not 8:53. Just watch the way he gets through these screens and gets around these screens. Like he is not stopping moving the entire time, and the guy eventually makes like a ridiculous bucket, but like the hustle with which Hugo Gonzalez fought through all of these screens on this side of the ball. Like, watch one, got through that screen, stunts the drive. Two, gets all the way back around the screen, falls all the way under the rim, and makes him pass out. And then he finally hits like a step back three. But just like watching him get all the way through that was ridiculous.
Shout out to Vincent Poirier, just in the middle of the screen.
You see so many guys when you watch the EuroLeague. I saw so many guys when I was watching this. All right, let me watch. I'll pull up one more like active defender one, and then we can move on to cuts or something else. Let's see.
I mean,
Okay, yeah.
Hugo was not playing a lot of minutes for Real Madrid, so he had to do this. Like, this is a guy coming into a Celtics team that is humble. And one of the reasons why I was personally, and I'm sure others were, so high on Rasheer Fleming was because he was playing a role player type role for St. Joe's last year. And it was like, wow, if he's drafted by the Celtics, he can come right in, be ready to do what he's asked, and that'll be the end of it. There won't be any growing pains. He'll be prepared. The same could be said for Hugo Gonzalez. Like, if Joe Mazzulla is playing him hardly ever, he'll be like, whatever, I guess. Like, this is just how it goes for me for now.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll probably just keep working hard. I almost think the, like, low stats are a, like, hat tip very good thing. Like, when you're looking at the overview of Hugo Gonzalez, like if you're on the No Ceilings Draft Guide or if you're on ESPN or you're on Tankathon and you're looking at the profile and it's like, wait, what? Only 3 points a game? Like, you have to know there's other stuff. Like, what else is there?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, look at this. This is just in the No Ceilings highlights video that I found, but like the block he gets on this possession is ridiculous. Like he's just a freak. Like what the way he runs in transition and like never gives up on a play. It's just like incessant at all times. Like watching these string of blocks and this possession right here too. Like just watch him sprint around, contest the shot in the paint, get all the way back out to the 3-point line, run around, hand in the face, drive all the way in, and then get the block. Like he's just everywhere. He never stops. Like he's never going to stop moving on either end of the floor, and it is like freakish to watch.
They're gonna love it. The Hugo jerseys are gonna fly off the shelves. So after watching all of this, and you could pull this up too, just to fill the time. How would you compare him to Jordan Walsh today?
Excuse me. I think Hugo Gonzalez is Jordan Walsh is so out of control. Like he feels like he is all energy, all athleticism, sporadically spewed all over the court, which isn't like that's not a knock on Jordan Walsh. It's like an impressive thing. Hugo Gonzalez is all of the hustle you need, but in the right spurts and in the right spots. I'd said it in my video. I'm not going to pull up the clips because it's kind of like a long trenched out thing. They played Evan Fournier earlier this season, who is like obviously a very, very good player, especially for the EuroLeague. Who's a good player in the NBA, he's a good player in the EuroLeague, and he was on fire. And in the third quarter, they're just like, "Here you go, Hugo Gonzalez, you're guarding him. We have 10 NBA players on the roster, but we're going to solve this issue by putting the 18-year-old kid on him." Like he just knows how to pick his spots, and he'll foul every once in a while, but it is like he like just is going to be in your grill and play solid straight up defense constantly.
Love it, man. Just I'm super pumped for Summer League now. Just to see him terrorizing guys. You don't know if he's going to be over for Summer League yet?
I asked Brad last night if he would be over, and he said, we'll see, basically. Okay. He was like, I hope so, but like we just got to check out with like their schedule and like everything going on and getting him over from Spain, et cetera, et cetera. So we don't know for sure. I would hope so. But it is a unclear moment. Here is a cutting possession that was insane to watch. So you see Hugo Gonzalez at the top of the key here. Get all the way in and just cut all the way from the top of the basket into the hoop and get a dunk. And then watch this. 7 seconds after he just had that massive cut to the rim, he is already picking up his guy at half court and being a pain in the ass. Like immediately, right away. No pause, no break. no nothing, just right
That
away.
was the first thing you mentioned in your TikTok, or one of the first things you mentioned in your TikTok is like,
Yep.
you watch all these games and there weren't very many instances at all that he wasn't picking the dudes up full court, just pressing, being a
I
defensive
watched
menace.
4 or 5 games. I can't remember a single time where he wasn't picking up the guy full court or half court. Like not one. I can't remember a single instance where he failed to do that. It was like, all right, this dude is just going to be ridiculous the entire time, which is very impressive to watch unfold. Um, okay, next one I have is a what is it? A miss three where he immediately cuts through the rim right afterwards. Like there is no wasted motion. There is no dang, that didn't work out. It is just always, oh, he's just gonna keep moving to the next thing. Which is an impressive skill in and of itself. Like being able to just move on and not care about your last miss or not care about whatever happens, is a good thing too. But here you go. Gonzalez in the top corner. He's going to get a 3-point attempt. He's going to miss it, and then he's just immediately going to cut to the rim afterwards. You'll see him move up, which fine floor spacing. The shot doesn't look terrible, and then immediately right after, just cuts, finish through contact, and one. Just like boom, boom, boom. Like it's never a wasted motion with Hugo Gonzalez.
Yeah, and the form looking good, I think, bodes well for potential shooting development, which is the biggest question mark, by the way, for those wondering. Like, we're gassing him up now. Why? How on earth did he fall to 28? It's because he's not the most consistent shooter. With that being said,
and he didn't play last year.
Well, he didn't play, so it's very hard to be a consistent shooter when you don't play. The motor is going to make him likely a good role player when the Celtics are back at their best, when they've got Tatum back, when Jalen's there, Derek's there, and they're looking for guys to fill the rest of the slots of the rotation. He's the kind of guy it's easy to envision being a part of that while also being different enough from the other wings that are on this team. As of now, Hauser is still here. Baylor Shireman is different than Hauser, who is different than Hugo. The only guy that he's really similar to is Jordan Walsh, which is why I was like, Jack, what do you think between him and Jordan Walsh? And it feels like that he is going to be the guy that might eke Jordan Walsh out of this roster rotation, whatever you would like to
He might.
really
And he
look
can
at it
handle the
as.
ball too. He's like a guard. He's a big guard. He can handle the ball. He can shoot the ball a little bit. It's improving a lot. He's a good playmaker. But it's the defense that is like the reason he will probably get minutes. You watch here, he sets the screen off the ball like a brush screen. And then Eddie Tavares. So Tavares is 7'3" for context. He's massive. Teams have to double team him whenever he's down there. And as soon as he sees his guy and like multiple defenders go to him, he just fills the space. He just fills the space, gets a bucket at the rim or fouled at the rim. It is just like a constant knowledge of I know where I need to be to make stuff happen because of what is happening to my teammates. Like the immediate reaction, like there's no hesitation. He sees Tavares get the ball, and as soon as his guy turns his head away for a second, he's gone. See you later in the lane, and it's just free trip to the free throw line.
I mean, this is part of the feel for the game thing people hammer home about draft prospects all the time. Like just knowing when the opportunity is there to make yourself open for your teammates, especially out of a double team. Like it's on the ball handler to read which guy is open because there are two guys defending them, but it's also on the off ball guys to make the right read and help their teammate out of the double team.
Watch this. Ready? I want you to find him on this play.
He's in the corner. Now he's in the paint.
He is the guy
He's guarding Fournier, yeah?
He's the guy who will not let Fournier leave his body contact. And again, Fournier had an amazing game this game. And every single defensive possession you will watch, it is just going to be him lockstep with Evan Fournier, refusing to let him get to the ball. He's just refusing to let Evan Fournier be a part of the play. Like over and over and over again, I must have screen recorded 12 videos of defensive possessions of him just bullying Evan Fournier and refusing. And don't get me wrong, like I said in the video, Evan Fournier got his buckets. He's a veteran. He's
as you would expect,
elite shooter. That is how it works. But just watching him absolutely pester him and then put his body on the line to draw a foul there. I mean, this is where I got the clip from the start of the. I don't even think they called this a foul. This is where I got the clip from the start of the video where he's just like bleeding at the mouth. Which is just like, yeah, this is kind of sick. Credit to him for like leaving Fournier, who, by the way, was like fully holding him before he got over for this play. And then he just got elbowed in the jaw. But then you get to the next defensive possession, right? Let's see. Where is he again? Let's find him. Find 4 NDA and you'll find Hugo Gonzalez. There he is. He's just look at finally gets the ball and he's
Beats
just
the screen,
on his ass.
blitzes it.
On his ass.
Forces him into a tough mid-range, which NBA heads would hate.
Just,
How prominent is the mid-range game overseas, Jack?
From what I remember, they didn't actually take as many. It's a lot of
They don't.
layups and like
Okay.
it's just a lot of like passing. Sometimes they'll take the middies, but like at one point in this video I was watching, Real Madrid had 11 buckets and 11 assists. Like it's just all like movement. Like there's very little ISO game. Let's see. They got a tech in this game because they were pissed at the refs. Where is the next one? Right here. Evan Fournier is gonna get the ball again. Right here. Or not get the ball again. He's just going to be on offense again. And once again, just on him the whole time. On him. You're not getting the ball. Go find your offense elsewhere. You're not getting the ball. And then he gets all the way back and face guards. Listen, man, I love Hugo Gonzalez. I'm a big fan now since doing the research and taking a look at this. Hopefully the people at home are becoming fans with me. I'm excited to see what he can do in Boston.
We might have been, to our credit, big fans had we actually taken a look at him before the draft. I just think he was out of the range for the Celtics.
I don't think he was. I just think he was a miss.
He was projected too far back.
He was projected like, so when I did my like draft board and was like, oh, I can only pick from these players, he was projected 26.7. He was like perfectly in the range. We whiffed.
Wow. Rare L.
I think it's because we weren't looking at wings. Like we didn't look at any wing.
That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, we really weren't.
But let us know what y'all think. And all that, Sam, take it out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much for listening and watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think of Hugo Gonzalez now that you've had a little bit more time to digest the draft pick. And a lot of you might have seen Jack's TikTok on it, so that might have influenced your feeling on Hugo as well. But if you want, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment. And we are here every single day with new content. Full pods drop Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Game recaps drop the one after each game, and other videos like this one are here in between to keep you up to date with all things Celtics. We did react to whoever the Celtics picked in the second round, so if you're curious about that player, go ahead and find it on the channel. It would have came out last night. We're on Spotify and Apple too. All pods and recaps are up there, and breaking news stuff as well. Follow those. We'll go right to your feed. Leave a 5-star review. We'd appreciate that very, very much. You can email us, hbtcpod@gmail.com. We're reading them all every time we do a podcast. So get them in. You have plenty of thoughts on the draft, guys. hbtcpod@gmail.com. Our socials are at How About Them C's for Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Facebook's the name of the podcast. All streams are there. They're on YouTube. They're on Twitter. Jack's Twitter is at Jackson1NBA. His TikTok is Jackson1NBA. My Twitter is at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us. Bye.
Taco. Come on. Taco's having some fun here.